Hi, welcome to Donington Park. Today we're going to do a little short video to show you how to change your brake pads on your Mclaren. Hello, first off, get the car parked on a flat level surface. In this case we're at Donington Park. And then obviously insert your trolley jack. Ideally put the car on lift if you can, to obviously get a little bit more height to get a trolley underneath. Now with the carbon fibre tub, there's a central point to jack up the car. It'll be very obvious, A, there'll be a blue sticker, and B, it'll be the chassis rails meet. And by jacking out as one point, you can pick up the whole side of the car without any damage or stress to the tub itself. You can do either end, but we recommend down the middle, obviously it saves time. Also, never really work under a car and just trolley jack. They're not designed for that kind of process, designed to pick up but down. So put axle stands underneath. Again, on the chassis rails, again, it's fairly obvious where they are underneath the car when you see. Then I'll remove the jack, and you've got a nice, safe place to work on your car. Next up, take your wheels off. In this example, we're on a 675, so that needs a T70 Torx. Otherwise, for all the cars, is a 17mm socket. Rotating them or take them off in either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, and then take the wheel off. Next up is disconnect the wear sensor, which is on the loom. Just disconnect it entirely. As you can see, here is a new one. Replace them when you take the pads. Then knock out the anti-rattle pins, also the brake pad retention pins. There's one there. Knock those out with a 2mm punch. After that, remove the brake pad bar. Now this only appears on the CCTV cars, not on the steels. So remove this entirely. And then you'll see this area here, which is basically showing the anti-rattle plate, and then with the pins removed. That's an anti-rattle plate there, removed. Obviously it pops in the back of the caliper to stop the pads rattling around. Next, use a special set of pliers. These are little rubber inserts, and what you're doing is actually pushing the pad into the caliper to give you some more maneuverability, and then literally push the pad out the back. Now then, insert the new pad. In this case, we're using RSC1 from Padgett. It's a much more improved pad, or RS29s for steels. Again, same applies to the front. Again, use special pliers, these little rubber inserts in them, and then just push the pad into the caliper, and then literally the pad slides out from the back. Same applies to the inner, which can be a bit more awkward to get to. The same thing applies, push the pad into the caliper and then slide out the back. It can be quite awkward, so a little bit of jiggling around as possible. Reinsert new pads, remembering to reinsert the brand new wear sensor. Put the wheel back on. Again, being careful to tighten the bolts in a clockwise or an opposite direction, not doing one side or the other. And again, T60 for the 675 and 17mm socket for everything else. Same applies front and rear. Once you've got the wheels on and torqued up by hand, drop the car onto the deck, and then you can tighten the wheels up properly with a proper torque wrench. 130 Newton meters front and rear for all the bolts all round. Generally a good idea in terms of bedding in, give them a proper bedding in procedure, ideally not on a wet track day, but then work it from there, and then obviously check the wheels again after a week. All done.